Hey, good morning, everybody. John here at Havoc Maker Studio. It has been a hot minute. So, been knocking out a commission and prepping another commission, get those wrapped up hopefully by the end of September. And then my tabletop will be free and I can enjoy hobbying and painting for myself. But we're not here about that. A lot of news this week. I'm going to try to plow my way through it. And first up, there's some information has dropped for a cease and desist letter from Wizards of the Coast versus the new TSR. We're going to be covering that once I have a chance to read the document and talk to a lawyer friend so I have a little idea of what is actually going on, just in case I am missing something. We're going to cover that. And I'm going to be through this rest of this weekend, Thursday through Sunday. I'm going to be attending ReaperCon here in the Dallas area. And so if you're going to be at ReaperCon, find me at, I'll get to that in just a moment. But first up, I got an email this morning, which is not surprising. I get lots of emails. But this email concerned information about a number of upcoming Marvel Crisis Protocol releases that we have no information on, and we just kind of been waiting on, wondering about the price points, when is it going to be released, all that kind of thing. So let's get into it. And it's not too bad. So first up, and I'm sorry for the grainy pictures. The pictures that were sent to me were not high quality, and whatever they used, I think they just copied and pasted a thumbnail. So I had to do some enlarging and enhancing to make it look better. So until Atomic Mass Games comes out and goes, hey, look, this is the official product prices, the price points, and it's up on their gallery and on Asmodee's site and everything. We have to take everything with a grain of salt. So if that's a way to also kind of cover my butt, just in case this information was wrong. But it's a fairly reliable source, about 75% accuracy. So I'm going to trust that they got it right. So first up, it looks like the Sentinels are going to be broken up into two different boxes. The first one being the two Mark IVs, I guess the goons, if you will, or the lesser Sentinels that are going to be a part of this affiliation, alongside the Sentinel Prime Mark IV and Cassandra Nova. Will anybody else be involved in that affiliation as of right now? Not that I'm aware of. That's probably going to be it. And that's probably going to be fine because that's a pretty hefty, I'm betting a very hefty cost to field these. The threat costs of these, I imagine, are going to be between 4 and 6. And I think Cassandra Nova is a 5. At any rate, it looks like the two goons are going to be $64.99 US, which I believe is almost the exact price with the euro. For those of you that are in the UK and you've got your GBP, let's see here. I'm going to go and do the calculation for you. 64.99 USD to that. Looks to be about 55 pounds ish for you. I'm not sure exactly what the full conversion rate will be for you guys, but it looks to be about 55 pounds sterling. And then the Sentinel Prime, which is going to be 45.99 supposedly here in the US, that should be about 39.50 pounds sterling. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that correctly. We usually say like, 45 bucks, $45. I don't know if it's pound sterling or 39 pound, whatever it is that whatever the correct way of saying it. Then next up, first up, before we go any further, that's a pretty good price. I'm not, I was a little worried about the overall cost of these guys exceeding $100, and this only exceeds it by just a little bit of a margin. So I'm not too worried about that price. I think it's actually not too bad because you get a complete for $100, you're going to be getting the three large models, or $110, you're going to get three massive models. And if you already have Cassandra Nova like I do, then you are set in stone. You've got your affiliation, everything to go, ready to go. So not too bad. Now, on top of this, we also got the information concerning not only the Hydra tank, but the Red Skull Johann Schmidt, and or Johann Schmidt, the Red Skull, however they're wording it on the card, and the Hydra Troopers. So the Red Skull and the Hydra Troopers are going to be $45.99, and the Hydra tank, which is an ultimate encounter, is going to be $69.99. Some people were saying that it looked like the Hydra tank was going to be featuring the Red Skull. I think it's going to be having a different version of Baron Strucker. I could be wrong. Maybe you guys already know the truth, or maybe you guys saw it in the video, but I don't remember seeing or hearing anything about the pilot except some images, and it looked to me like it was Baron Strucker. It could be Baron Zemo, but I have a feeling it's going to be Baron Strucker and not the Red Skull. I could be wrong. If you guys know for a fact, go and put it in the comments below. So that's not too bad. I mean, I'm not going to be running out to get these because I'm just not a fan of Hydra and their Nazi affiliation and all that stuff. I mean, Hydra and Red Skull just really never tickled my fancy in the first place. So not that, I mean, it's a fictional characters and all that stuff. And if that's your jam, then cool, go for it. I don't think it's a statement about beliefs or political ideologies and whatnot, but I just never really liked him. I thought Red Skull is just kind of a chump character, but some people dig him, and it looks like, as we've discussed here on the channel, that the Hydra affiliation, if you feel a certain combination, is going to be pretty awesome. They've got looks like a lot of interplay, and they got some really good team tactic cards. So they could end up being a top tier team. I could maybe even see them pushing the popularity of the Black Order down a notch or two. Not completely out of the picture, but down a notch or two. So, all that aside, the release date supposedly is going to be October 14th, which is not a surprise because that is going to be the second Friday, which is usually kind of our release schedule when we see anything related to Marvel Crisis Protocol coming out. Is about usually the second week or second weekend. So that kind of syncs up with everything, because we know that Nick Fury Senior and Howling Commandos and the Captain America Human Torch, or original Human Torch, and Baron Strucker, and man, this is a mouthful, Arnim Zola, is all going to be released sometime the second week of September. Supposedly, you never know with global shipping. Asmodee might have another hiccup here in North America. I'm sure everybody in the UK will be fine. Everybody in Europe will be fine because it's Asmodee is located over there, so it's going to ship probably on time for you guys. Now, us here in North America, mainly Canada and the US, we might not get it at that date. Could get pushed back, but whatever. Now, this just leaves the basically the whole of November and December open. Now, I don't think, and you guys correct me down in the comments below, but I don't remember them ever having any big releases in any of the Decembers. I think it was usually they take the December off for the releases, and they kind of do some holiday stuff, and it might be a good big planning month for the next year, or the second half of the next year or whatnot. So really, we'll just take a look at November and trying to start speculating. Put it in the comments below. Start speculating, not wish listing, which I guess in a way it's wish listing, but your top, your top 4 characters that you think, based on everything we've got the rest of this year and some of the stuff they've speculated on, or we've speculated on, what you think is going to be released in November. Right? Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to flip over to the next graphic. So this weekend, I'm going to be at the ReaperCon here in Denton, Texas area. It's actually right down the street from me. I mean, it's like not even a 10-minute drive. So this is really cool that I get to go to a local massive convention. Now, this is like a legit convention because it's not just gaming that they got going on. That's like gaming conventions. where it's just like tournaments and stuff, but we've got all sorts of classes going on. We have basically lectures and of course the stores that are going on, and some of the top in the world sculptors, painters, illustrators, and whatnot are going to be there. And so they've got tons of classes. Most of the classes have already been filled up. I'm not going to be able to attend any classes because I was late on making my doing the tickets, but I'll get it next year. That's okay. Now, I'm going to be at a booth. Now, it's not my booth. I'm just going to be in and out of visiting a booth for Board and Brew Games. They're out of Humboldt, Texas, and they're going to be there at the convention. So I'm going to be in and out of that booth. But at least on Thursday, looking at the schedule, I'm going to be over at Ignition Core Games. They've got a table set up, a booth set up for the Magical Girl Assault, which sounds really funny, but I'm going to tell you right now, you guys can kind of see some of the miniatures. I've gotten some of the miniatures 3D printed, and I'm not going to try to butcher the gentleman's name. I think it's Humberto. I'm not even going to butcher it, but I love the models, and I've already painted up a few. I'm going to see if I can finish or started painting up. See if I can get them finished painted up tonight, because I'm going to be attending tomorrow morning and maybe the one in the afternoon, because it is free to do. The rules are free. The miniatures are outstanding, and who doesn't like magical girls, right? So I mean, it's an anime inspired tabletop skirmish game, and the rules are free. So we're going to be trying that out while we run around ReaperCon. So I'm going to be doing, the reason why I'm also mentioning ReaperCon is not, hey, look at me, I'm attending. It's so I can get pictures and videos and whatnot of the entire event. And if there's anything you guys are interested in, when you guys jump onto the ReaperCon webpage, which I'm going to have in the description below, that if there's any of these classes or maybe the booths or anything you guys would like me to go to and check out, put it in the comments below. The best way to see what events is by clicking on purchase the tickets. And then you can go and look at class and event schedules, game schedules, exhibitor lists, and whatnot. If you want me to go take a look at that, jump on the comments below. Let me know. And I might not, well, every day I'll check the comments, basically. And I'll try to do an update video each day so you guys have an idea of what's going on. And so if you're interested in, oh, hey, man, could you go check this out? Sure, I'll go check it out. And if it's something I can sign up for, they still got spots available. Let's say it's a class. Yeah, I'll jump in. Or maybe it's an event that's scheduled. Hey, could you go check this out? Sure, I'll definitely do that for you guys. But put it in the comments below. So that's going to wrap up this very quick video, because I have some painting I got to knock out and I'm waiting for a package. So you guys have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. The weekend is almost here. If you're at ReaperCon, look for me, flag me down. I might even have some free stuff to hand out to you guys, some free swag, maybe. We'll see if it's here in time. And I guess I just kind of told you what's in the package I'm waiting for. At any rate, you guys have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. And if I see you guys at ReaperCon, let's get some pictures. Let's go around. Let's chit chat. Let's hang out and have some fun. You guys have yourself a wonderful day. And I'll chat with you later. See ya.